start the stream. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, there you go. Okay. So, what I was doing the last time was testing out some GameCube games and some Wii games for the RetroTink 5X, which is a device that lets you play things on authentic hardware. You're seeing right here, there is a Wii menu here, and I'm playing on an actual Wii. I'll be playing some GameCube and Wii games. I have them. My desk is a huge mess right now because all the games are here. I have this audio interface on my desk right now because I like to torture myself, and I have a bunch of wires everywhere because I'm going to work tomorrow, so I do not even intend to clean up my mess. So I hope everyone is doing really well. This red light over here is really hard. And am I? I don't think I'm all the way there. Oh god. That's too bad. Okay, so plans for tonight. We are so last time I tested Super Smash Brothers Melee and Zelda Wind Waker on the GameCube and on official hardware, using an actual disc, and also loading it through Homebrew. And so I also did official disc through official software on the Wii, but I was not able to get it to work through Homebrew. I basically gave up at that point. So what I'm doing now is I'm just gonna go ahead. I think I fixed it. It worked last time I tried, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and try to play it on GameCube. What we are trying to do is capture. Oh, where's my tank remote? We are trying to capture basic pictures of the RetroTink in 3 different resolutions because it can fit your TV and then some. We're just making sure that everything fits. So we're going to try to make it fit that, and we are also going to try to we're going to do that on the actual discs. We'd already did that on the actual discs. It's been a while since I last streamed, but oh, and of course it wants to zoom in on this amazing thing behind me and not myself. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're. I don't know, if you guys hear sirens, let me know, so I apologize for that in advance. But yeah, so we already tried it with the official discs. I have those pictures. All I need now is the pictures through Homebrew, and I can do that loading the disc, but I can also do that loading the actual software. And as you can see, I have a ton of different software here on my Wii. Let me see if I can, no, what is it? It's not that. Oh, there we go. This is a really good one. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the game up. So right now, the game is in its 1080 fill mode. The RetroTink is in 1080 fill mode, which means that it really just takes the output of the Wii and just puts it into a 1080p screen. There's nothing cropped. I did manually crop a little bit from my for the OBS stuff, but in this case, let's see. In this case, there's no actual information missing. Oh, I lied to myself. There is information missing. Okay, so +6, just to make sure that all the info is in there. And if you didn't notice, there's like a little black border right next to my screen here, and that is because like the Wii itself has a little black border just to make up for old school CRTs, and like they take up a little bit more of the space. But we're already done with that. So tonight what we're gonna do is we're gonna test Smash Brothers Melee for the GameCube. We're going to test Smash Brothers Brawl for the GameCube. We are testing Zelda Wind Waker, which I have on a disc and not here. So we're going to test Zelda Wind Waker through Homebrew, and then finally we're going to load up Twilight Princess. And Smash Brothers Brawl and Twilight Princess, we're going to go ahead and load through the actual discs, which again I have here in front of me. And I think after that, if I'm not doing a terrible job, what I think I'll do is try to capture some Super Nintendo and NES footage, maybe some Mega Drive footage as well, if it's possible, just so that I can, so that the RetroTink people, there are people like, there's a community of people who work to make sure that we get the cleanest picture out of our consoles to upload into the RetroTink, so that we get a really nice picture out of it. So I'm trying to contribute some content for them so that everyone can see, oh, this is what this looks like through the RetroTink, and this is what it would look like normally as well. So I think we are good. Like I said, let's go ahead and see if the disc is in here. Oh, it resets it. Interesting. Oh, I reset it myself. Sorry. I actually reset it because it's supposed to... because I wanted to eject the disc. All right. Also, let me know if you hear me fine. You should be able to hear the music behind me, and I'll keep that on because I'm sort of in a just chatting state at this point. And here's what I'll do. I want to mount the DVD drive. So like I said, we already did this on the disc. We want to do this, but we didn't do it through Homebrew. So let's get to work on that. And when you load this up, what you want... Okay, so I have Nintendo, which is the homebrew that plays GameCube games in Wii mode. Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and force 480p, which is fine. Progressive patch on. Video deflicker off. And this is sort of the big thing in regards to the Wii, because you need to, for GameCube games especially, because you have to turn this off. I'll go ahead and show you that and the reason we're using Melee is because we're cheating a little bit, because it has an anti-flicker filter built in. There's a toggle for it, so you can turn it on and off. And the same goes with Brawl, which is really forward of Sakurai to think of. So I think we're gonna be able to just do everything else normally. So we're gonna go ahead and save that. Hit back again, and finally, let's see if the game starts. And it should prompt me, hey, do you want to put this in progressive mode? At which point we'll say yes. See if it works or not. There it is. Do you want to enable progressive scan? Yes. Progressive scan has been enabled. That's great. And one of the really cool things is that I already have, pretty sure I already have all the characters unlocked today, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? Yeah, so I have all the characters. And what we want to test, you'll be seeing this now, is in the options and screen display. The only thing to really do is turn the flicker filter on and off. Right now it's off, which is what we want it to be. And when you turn it on, there should be no change, which means that we did the deflicker patch correctly. So, like there it is. This is what it looks like with the flicker filter off. And it's forced off. Even if you try to turn it on, it will stay forced off. So, what we last did on the GameCube screen to try to make everything match up is we went ahead and picked Mario as first player, Link as Ness as second player, and we chose Yoshi's Island. It's funny that they say Yoshi's Island because Yoshi's... Okay, that's perfect. That wasn't the Yoshi's Island stage technically, it was a Super Mario World stage, as you can see in the background with the giant bullet bill in it. But, you know, in Super Mario, in Super Mario World, the name of the stage was like Yoshi's Island. So, all right, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this in 1080 film mode. Make sure that like this is inside. so that's fine. Six is fine. And the next thing we're gonna do is put this in 1080 under, and that's okay. 1080 under, what it does is it will line double this content because it's in progressive scan mode. And we can just go ahead and import that. And finally, if I take the screenshot for it, which I just did, finally, we need to put this in 1080 over mode. And I need to turn my camera off specifically because when you do 1080 over mode, what it does is it'll actually make this go into a a sort of 1200 scale with prompt in 1080p. So let's go ahead and reset this transform. And what we're actually going to do is load this Wii profile. Because the output, right, it's at plus 10. So let's just make sure that plus 10 is actually the center of it. So plus 34. Plus 34 minus 14 is 20. You put it back, you divide it by 2 so that you get the average of it, and you get 10. So this is perfectly centered vertically. There's nothing else to do here. And you get these options to move things vertically centered because to move things up and down because you might lose some of the image. Some of the image might get cropped off. But as you can see here on the Smash Brothers training menu, that like it's just a Smash Brothers overlay that everything is sort of inside of the window. So here's what I'm actually going to do as well. Let's go ahead and take a replay of turning this on and off so that you can see this is, yeah. So here's what it looks like turning it on and off. There is no difference. We can go ahead and record that for the replay. And what we're going to do actually is re-record it again with the flicker filter turning on and off so that we can get what the flicker filter might actually do so people have a good reference for it as well. Hey Ludwig, welcome. Thank you for redeeming first. You are officially the first person here on the stream. Welcome. How is your night going? Okay, let me put my face on here. Hey everyone, it's me, Mr. Morrow. Ludwig, hello. All right, so we don't need the disc anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and eject it. We don't need the Smash Brothers disc anymore. Hi, Kika. What we are going to do is load up Smash again. But this time, let's go ahead and see if we're going to go ahead and turn the deflicker off. Or rather, yeah, we're going to turn it, use global so that we can get it to do what it's supposed to do. But we're also going to change some settings. Because I want to make sure. Yeah, so the flicker filter is off for the Wii, but I want to turn it. Nintendo. All right, let's see if it works that way. Ludwig, what is going on? How are you tonight? I hope you're doing okay. Ooh, lots of people watching today. Yes, we're going to enable progressive scan. Thank you for asking. kids testing for Regents. Yeah, today is Regents Week in New York. How is that going? Alright, here we go. We're gonna test. Let's see. Okay, so the flicker filter does not turn on and off here. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this off, turn it on again. We're gonna go through the official Wii menu to get this going with this disc. Some kids leaving after signing their name. Like, what are they just... weird. Testing in New York is so weird, man. I honestly, and I will tell you this, I honestly wish that I took Regents in middle school. This was like my biggest scholastic regret, is that I never took Regents in middle school, so that I could be ahead of the curve when it came to like taking exams and stuff in college. All right, so like I said, we are going to go ahead and use the official disc on the Wii, so that we can see what the deflicker filter looks like. My Wiimote. All right, let's see if this. Yeah, here we go. Well, that's so weird. Like, I get that, like, testing is not great and not something that people want to do, but at the same time, like, at least try. Unless you really know you're not passing. Yeah, just continue without loading save data. I don't need you to do anything special. I'm gonna leave the screen for a second so that we can record this very specific thing. Alright, so what we are doing is we are turning the flicker filter on and off. It sort of looks, like in one of the boxes it looks nice, but as you can see it's sort of weirding out and flickering in the actual game. So now that we save that, we don't have to do this anymore. For Smash, we have all 3 pictures for Smash. So let's go ahead and reload these games. Rather, just reload Wind Waker. By the way, Ludwig, which Regents exams did you do today? And let's take this game out. We're putting our copy of Smash back into the its case. And now we're getting our copy of Wind Waker out. We're gonna mount the DVD drive. We're gonna do the same thing. Technically, Zelda Wind Waker does not have a, Yes, I did. And there's a reason for that. I will tell you guys in a second. I do have an announcement to make. But give me a second. I think that's good. Let's load up Wind Waker. Wind Waker does not have the anti-flicker filter, so there's no point to turning it on or off, but we'll just go ahead and have it off. So, announcement. My girlfriend Sam is not here, so I'm basically alone for the next week. That means that including today, I am going to try to stream set for the next 7 nights in a row. And one of the reasons I shaved is because my girlfriend was not into me shaving, like my whole thing off. So I waited for her to be away, and it's been like 5 years since I saw what my face looked like. So Tukika, and you need to come in on me. You're good. You're good. Like you don't need to come check on me. Tomorrow I am going to work Friday, I will be working from home, and then I'm going to cook something and then stream. And Saturday, I am going to my parents' place because I am getting new glasses. My mom offered to get me new glasses. I almost put on my contact. I have 3 contacts left. I did a contact fitting for myself. Oh, you know what? Dang, I messed up. Yeah, I got this memory card. What was it? So yeah, I'm getting new glasses. I have 3 contacts left for each eye. Oh, tell Kika thank you. I've always felt like a handsome young man. Now I feel like one. But yeah, like maybe she's watching, maybe she's not, who knows? But the point is that she's just not here and she can't do a thing about it. And I look like this now. Yeah, that's pretty much my reasoning for it. There is no real reason. Let me get this memory card. 1 second, guys. Actually, can I? Yeah. All right, let me see if I can load up the Zelda file from this memory card, because the problem is that there's a very specific scene I need to get into to be able to reach. And if I can, I'll start a new game because it was in the beginning of the game. I kind of planned for that. But we'll see where we can get. I want to load the game from the memory card. We're going to load the disc. Alright. Oh, I gotta get rid of this play count nonsense. Alright, game load. Let's see if we can set the memory card. GameCube mode. Yeah, Nintendo. Force that. I guess you can't load from a memory card. And that's fine. Off. Memory card emulation off. Okay, that should be it. Alright, so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, since I'm streaming for the next 7 days, including tonight, for the next 6 days, what I'll be doing is I am playing Tactics Ogre on the PlayStation TV. I do not know if I'm going to be able to beat Tactics Ogre in the next bunch of days, in the next 6 days, but we will see. I'm going to try really hard to get as far as I can on Tactics Ogre. Let's go ahead and put the game big. Oh, this is great. This is exactly where I want to be. So yeah, and I'm going to make this announcement tomorrow on my social medias as well. And there is also an announcement that is pending tomorrow as well. So check out the Bronx Gaming Network, and also check out the Bronx Gaming Network on Instagram and my Instagram as well, because there's just stuff to be talked about. And the reason I'm doing this testing as well is because there is a weird misconception that the Wii has inferior. Let's see. The Wii has inferior video quality to the GameCube. We found out that's not true. You just need good cables and the right settings to be able to make them the same. Oh, this is like right next to it. Just wasting your time. Going to like the next island. So yeah, I'm taking this on a bunch of different kinds of hardware and software so that we have references on the Tank 5X wiki for what this should look like. Alright, this should be fine. What am I doing now? Where are these pictures? These pictures for reference. I need to move a little bit more like this way. Yeah, that should be fine. No. There we go. Much better. Not quite. Alright, Lake. Stop having a connection, I guess. Alright, cool. So here's one picture. What mode are we in? We are currently in 1080 over mode, so here's what we will do. We'll center this, and then we'll take a screenshot. After this thing. There we go. Here's one. Let's go ahead and put this in. Put this in 1080 fill mode. So again, 1080 fill. 1080 fill just makes it fit the screen. And finally, we are going to put it in 1080 under mode, which also fits the screen, but has a different aspect ratio. It's actually the sharpest this video can be, but that is... We'll talk about that some other time. Alright, it's cool. We did Wind Waker. We are done with the GameCube games. Let's go ahead and load some Wii games. First, how long has it been? It's been a half hour, jeez. Tinking around is hard. Kidding. Alright, and I do not need this GameCube memory card anymore. I will need my Wiimote, though. Here's my golden GameCube disc for Wind Waker. I love it. I don't have any plans to play either of these games anytime soon. Wind Waker, a lot of people have played already. If anything, I would love to do a Wind Waker just to show you guys this is what the game could look like if you don't emulate, when you don't emulate, but I'll think about it some other time. I've never actually played through, so I've never played Brawl long term, but I'm not really interested in playing Smash Brothers anyway, because it's just Smash Brothers. Like, it's fine, I don't care. And finally, Twilight Princess. This is actually a copy that a friend gave to me. Ludwig, Ivan gave me this copy of Twilight Princess along with the Wii that I'm currently using to play it. Very cool. He was just never using it, so I took it. I think he didn't even have a power brick for it. He was just like, I don't even know if this works. So I took it. Works fine. Loads the games and everything, so very happy about that. Shoutouts to Ivan for gifting this to me. We will go ahead and insert this. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cancel that because I don't know I don't know what to record in the game we're gonna play for a little bit. So first, let's do Brawl. Not Zelda yet. Oh, I have a copy of Twilight Princess on the GameCube as well. I have both copies. I think the one that I originally tried to play was the GameCube copy, and I got maybe to the second dungeon and then I stopped. I think I was just I just overexerted myself on the Zelda front. Let's go ahead and do this first. We're gonna go to the Wii menu. And here we go. One of the reasons you want to use I have to use the Wiimote. One of the reasons that you want to use 1080 under, even though it takes up such a small amount of the screen, is that it is a really good sorry, just looking at something. Yeah, it's the same. It's very good at these LCD scan lines. What you want to do, I know it looks really weird right now, full screen your stream and let me know if you can see the grid lines for the LCD. Because if I put it on any mode that's not horizontal scan lines, it will just actually, yeah, it takes off the vertical scan lines and leaves you with just the horizontal ones. And the reason you want to use this is because it gives you a really, really good I don't know how else to put it. It just gives you a really good picture of, like, this is what each individual pixel looks like in this. And I know it looks a little dark, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and turn this off. And I normally will never, even if I ever play on the Metro Tank 5X, I will never actually play with scan lines on, because they just never ever look well on stream, on like a stream or something. All right. Let's put this back up. Let's just putting the sensor up. Let's see if we can. Oh, there we go. Let's hope that I have a save on this, because I would love to use Mario and Ness again, because they have like this red, they have red, and that's a really good thing to use when comparing pictures and stuff. So let's go ahead and load. Let's load Smash from the disc, guys. Load screens. Should be everyone. I don't think so. Let's find out. I don't think I unlocked everyone. Oh, I do have everyone unlocked. This is great. Oh, let me use Mario and Pokemon Trainer, actually.
Pokemon Trainer!
Or not. Oh, Ness isn't even in this game. Oh, Ness is here. I'm like, well, where's Ness? Let's use Samus. Samus is right. What stages we have available. Ooh, melee stages are okay. Super Mario. See, they called it correct here. Super Mario World Yoshi's Island is here. But, let's see. You want to re-experience all the Smash Brothers? Like, for the first time, I guess. Let's do Yoshi's Island. Here, this is Yoshi's Island, not like the other one.
Ready, go!
Alright, so the mission, the idea here is that we are going to, we are going to go ahead. Oh, can I pause? Yes. Let's leave that right there. Let's actually. This is fine. So where's. What just happened? Can I reset this? What the heck was going on here? Nope, doesn't look like it. That's fine. Fine, we'll just keep going. here to take screenshots. So here's... Oh, is it gaming again? What's going on? Oh, geez. Okay. It like changes seasons in the middle of the thing, so now I gotta wait for it to go back to that original season. While we are here, though, let's go ahead and change the output mode to 1080 fill. Alright, so yeah, it does change the season in the middle of it, which is great. Let's just wait for the next one, though. Oh, so now it's back to this. Sorry, we're just kind of waiting for these things. All right, let's go to Steam game and reset this because we are going to take over. Try to do this quickly. So, let's finish. And here's, we're gonna do this again with the anti-flicker filter, like just take a quick video because I want to show you what that looks like. And I'm not sure if this is something that you can see on the stream, but I'd definitely be able to see this here. So like this is what it looks like to turn the anti-flicker filter on and off on like a nice new TV. There we go. Okay. So it was initially off. Sorry, on like a nice TV, it'll really mess you up. Hey, Criterion. Criterion, welcome, everyone. Criterion is a really cool person. He streams on a regular basis, unlike myself, unlike my ugly self. Oh, Crit. What was it that we were saying about me having more confidence for myself? Ta-da! This is what I look like. I shaved. Everyone, say hello to Criterion. Let's go ahead and shout out Criterion, because Criterion is a really cool dude. He is no longer streaming my least favorite Final Fantasy. Oh yeah, this is Persona music. Thank you, Criterion. So everyone, do me a favor, huge favor, and follow Criterion, because Criterion is a, let me see, looking fresh but not for now. Yeah. So if you before I continue though, follow Criterion. He is almost at 1,000 viewers, 1,000 followers, and I would love it if he hit 1,000 followers, because he really wants to hit it for one of the best reasons I've ever heard, wanting 1,000 followers, and that's just, it no longer keeps track of the individual number of followers. So follow him. He's actually really good, and I do spend a lot of time in his streams. So if you wanna just have a chill time on his stream, then I wholly suggest him to come to. Criterion, my girlfriend is currently not at home. She is in Florida for the next, I don't know how long. So, one thing is I shade because I need to know what...
Mario!
She's not here. So I'm streaming for the next 6 nights in a row.
Ready, go!
Not including today. If you include today, I'm actually streaming 7 nights in a row. But also, since she's not here, she can't stop me from shaving. She doesn't like it when she has never seen me cleanly shaven the way that I look now. And I have not, because of that, I have not seen what my face looks like for the last, I don't even know however many years. It's just been a very long time. We're in 1080 over right now. So let's do that. Switch to up. We are back to. Let's go ahead and wait a second because I have to wait for the things to. Hey, Dandy. I have to go ahead and wait for it to reset itself into the stage that I wanted. Listen, just don't get used to it. You're gonna see me get more disheveled as time goes by. She comes back on Wednesday, and so I'm not even streaming on Wednesday, but when I'm back Thursday, maybe I'll have a goatee. I don't know, like my hair naturally is thicker in the goatee area. So I've been trying to tell her that. Maybe she won't believe me. Actually, my intent is to not even show her what I look like until it's too late. Like I'll already have grown the beard out. But it feels interesting. Like I have never seen my face for the last 5 years, and every once in a while I would have a crisis of identity of just like, what do I look like under this thing? And yeah, like I don't even know what to tell you. Just like I did not know what my face looked like under my beard. I was having a mini crisis about it, so I waited until my girlfriend bounced to Florida to be able to do this. I mean, yeah. So I think she might even try to call me at some point. But let's see. We're almost at the point where I can take another screenshot. So let's get to it. She's gonna try to video call me at some point. Also, my coworkers don't even know what I look like. So taken at 1080 fill, and finally let's do 1080 under. Perfect. Okay, we're done with Smash. Now we gotta try to play Wind Waker, I guess. So yeah, welcome everyone. I'm Mr. Moro Streams. You all know me here. We are all friends here. Dandy, welcome. Since you're here as well, let me actually go ahead and shout out Dandy in the Bronx. Yes, here he is. Could I do both? Yes. So let's follow Dan. Let's also follow Dandy. Dandy is a very cool, very, very cool Pokemon men's fashion wear streamer. Oh, it's gonna load Smash again. Let's not do that. And men's fashion wear streamer. He plays a lot of Pokemon Go at his house, doing a ton of Pokemon Go raids, and it's actually inspired me to play more Pokemon Go and get my levels up so that I'm not lagging behind everyone in Pokemon Go. Dandy, how are you doing tonight? It's a chill night. What I'm doing tonight is I'm testing some hardware that I have at home. You call the RetroTink 5X, and what that really does is it lets you put your retro consoles onto an HD TV with 0 latency, unlike if you were to go ahead and do I guess if you were to go ahead and just try to connect it directly to your TV might mess it up. And it does so in a really, really crisp way that everyone can enjoy. And yeah, it is a nice and rainy night. You're right. So yeah, this is actually an actual Wii playing on authentic hardware. Criterion, my girlfriend was flying out today, and we were very worried about just her flying out and being able to make it. So back to the RetroTink 5X. Yeah, so I'm using it on the Wii right now, but It's meant for more for consoles like the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis, also the Saturn, PlayStation 1, and 64. A ton of retro consoles, maybe PS2, GameCube as well. And so the thing about it is that all of these consoles this tool is made by someone in the retro gaming community named Mike Sheep, and he's very cool. I'm actually in his Discord. Give me a second while I load up this game. The problem is that, so here, I'll just give you an example. Oh, it's telling me to strap up, but I don't, oh, the strap is over here. Remember, guys, when you're playing your Wii with your Wii, remember to strap up. Hey ya! Sorry, so what I was saying was excuse me. Because it's a one guy sort of making these himself and selling them out of his house, and the company itself is him and his wife, he doesn't have good, he doesn't really have it well recorded or well noted what settings to use for which consoles or how to make consoles look best. He just sort of threw it out into the world, and everyone in the community is figuring out for themselves. And so what I'm doing is helping with the RetroTink 5X wiki and getting them pictures for helping them set the best settings and stuff. Criterion says he needs this game. Listen, Criterion, this is the Zelda game that I stopped playing midway. Not even midway, like 2 dungeons in. At some point many years ago, I suffered from Zelda fatigue, and the reasoning for that, and I hate calling it Zelda fatigue, but that is what it is. Because there was a time when I was maybe 13 years old, 12 years old, I had basically just gotten off of playing the Oracle games, and I played Link's Awakening almost right before that. And then in a span of like 3 weeks to a month, I played Link to the Past, Zelda. Oh, you want me to lower the background music? Okay. The Zelda music? Or I guess the Zelda music. Let's turn that to 15. Thank you, Ludwig. It should be better now, right? So I had played Link to the Past on the Game Boy Advance, and then I had pre-ordered Wind Waker, which I have. Where did I put my copy of Wind Waker? Now I have this strap on, and I have to like lug these peripherals around my hand as well. So I had gotten my copy of Wind Waker, or I had pre-ordered it, and the pre-order came with because I pre-ordered the game, it came with Ocarina of Time for the GameCube. So I had played that, and I had winter break at the time, so I was fiending on playing Ocarina of Time at that point. So I played that, and then I played Wind Waker within the span of like 3 weeks to a month. And this was coming right off of playing other games for quite a long time. So, yeah, it was just, I decided to play Twilight Princess after a while, and I was just like, I don't know if I can play this anymore. And Twilight Princess was, I've never played it. I've gotten to the second dungeon and then I stopped. And one of the reasons for that is I sort of just suffered Zelda fatigue, and the game wasn't really grabbing me up front. But I am really interested in playing it once more. You can play Twilight Princess on the GameCube, on the Wii, and the Wii U, but not the Switch, which is unfortunate. If you didn't know, by the way, the Wii version of the game is completely mirrored compared to the GameCube version of the game, and that's because they want you using the Waggle controller, the Wiimote, to play the game. So they want Link's hand to match your hand. Okay, I'm not lagging anymore. This is good. Oh yeah. So how many Criterion? So Criterion's been streaming Final Fantasy games. And, you know, he's been playing one of the dumber ones, Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, Criterion, like, the Final Fantasy VIII hate is on full effect in this stream, so... but he was playing Final Fantasy VIII. and he had just finished beating Final Fantasy X, and I don't remember if you were playing any other Final Fantasy games right before that, but you had just finished 10, which is a really good game, but then you went to 8, and 8 is like not a good game to start playing Final Fantasy with, or even to just make it your second game. I would say if you're gonna play Final Fantasy 8, leave it towards the end or try to play a couple of other games first, because that game is just so different from whatever it is that you're doing. Oh god, the Wiimote has a thing on it. Alright, new quest log. We're gonna call him Link. We're gonna name the horse Epona. Ratio, check, sample. Check the settings on the screen so that the 3 shapes below appear as squares. Brightness, check, sample. This is actually really good. This is actually really good. And don't get me wrong, Criterion. Like, I felt it recently with the Ace Attorney games, I will say, because the Ace Attorney games, I had played the first 2 and I intended to play the 3rd one on stream last year as well. Never really happened, so let me actually take a screenshot of this, because this is actually very good. Or, oh, why can't I right click on this? That's no bueno. Okay, I can't take screenshots anymore. That's not good. Oh. No wonder. I was like, why? What is happening? I had a wire on the escape button. Alright, cool. I can do this now. Criterion, listen, I feel you, Criterion. I feel you. I think every time every person's first Final Fantasy VIII experience is just not great. Oh, this is interesting. So people complain a lot. Hey, Spitzy. We are not playing Twilight Princess. We are testing Twilight Princess tonight, so I apologize in advance. I will get to Twilight Princess at some point, I promise. Game of your husband is in here? Is in there? I thought your husband was Orin, Spitzy. I'm surprised. So, yeah, Spitzy, everyone welcome Spitzy. Spitzy's amazing as well. A lot of great people here tonight. Everyone welcome each other and say hi to each other. All right. Oh yeah. Criterion, do you mind if I call you Jared? I know that like you sort of revealed yourself at some point, but I don't want to get in the way of, you know, you choosing your name. Everyone follow Spitzy. Spitzy is a gamer who games in Japanese and will translate the game in real time. And I forget there was like a technical term for it, but it was a really cool one. So everyone follow Spitzy. You'll learn something. I've been learning things all throughout the stream, all throughout her streams. I used to study Japanese, so watching her do it has been an amazing experience. All right, cool. We just did this. Okay, thank you. For now, I'll call you Critter. I will reserve Jared for when I meet you in person. By the way, I'm Carlos, everyone. I have no qualms with my name being known to people. It's just when I'm on stream or when I'm on Twitch, I will just go with my my social media handle. Only because I grew up in the Zanga generation, where it was just like, don't call me by my real name. So I'm just like, you know, being afraid to be doxxed or whatever. All right. I wonder if if this has a deflicker filter on so that we can test that. We'll test it eventually. My disc could not be read. Please refer to my Wii manual for more information. What did I do? Let's reset this. What did I do? But yeah, everyone follow each other. Follow Dandy, follow Criterion, follow Spitzy. Everyone follow each other. Everyone is great. Sorry for looking the fool, but the waggle mode needs to be fixed. Blow on the disc? Yeah, let me do that. God. I don't know the condition of the disc, actually. I might have, so the disc was a gift from a friend. Oh God, that'll never not scare me. Alright, it should load fine now. I might need to clean it. The disc was a gift from a friend. Oh wow, that's not good at all. We might actually be stuck not playing the game. What is this, a cleaning right? Perfect. Let's give the Wii a few minutes to collect itself. It was playing Smash just fine a minute ago, so we'll go ahead and wait for that. So, sorry. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm testing this piece of equipment called the RetroTink 5X. Did this a couple times now, but it lets you put any retro console onto your HD TV through the HDMI port with minimum lag and with a ton of effects. But there's not a lot of documentation for using the 5X or getting the best picture samples or centering the screen on the 5X. So what I'm doing is doing a bit of that work myself so that I can contribute to the 5X wiki. There we're doing disc cleaning stuff using some isopropyl alcohol. I'll blow on the disc for you too, Diego. Dandy. There you go. There's your ASMR content as well. And one of the things that is lacking documentation for the 5X is playing Wii games and playing GameCube games. So I spent my last stream playing GameCube games, Zelda and Smash. And now we are going back to Zelda and Smash here on the Wii. And I'm gonna try to do it reading the disc. If I can't, then not a big deal, because I do have a way to boot the game through Homebrew. I just won't be able to take advantage of being able to say this is definitely what the game looks like on original hardware versus what it looks like doing anything else. All right, let's try this one more time, guys. And if it doesn't work, I'll have to find some other way to either some other way to play the game or some other game to play. Because I currently do not have Twilight Princess in the hard drive. Oh, duh. Alright. Alright, we're gonna check this, and if not, we're gonna see what we can do. Cannot be read. This is terrible. Sorry, everyone. I'm a huge failure. That's too bad. It looks like the only other thing I could do at this point is load up some Virtual Console games. I want to kind of load up Super Mario RPG, because I have a copy of that on the Super Nintendo as well, so that we can mess around with that, and I can show you guys what the 5X sort of looks like in that regard. Oh, I have Twilight Princess here. This is great. Oh no, that's Skyward Sword. Shouldn't be using the Wiimotes. I have a GameCube controller for this. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. So I don't have Twilight Princess here. I can load it up through the disc though, so let's see if we can do that. And the 5X wiki is probably just going to have to deal with a Zelda menu, even though it has a perfect square in it. So that's a really good way to show what the Take 5X does to the Wii games. All right. Video mode, force 480p. It's global because I don't know what that does. 480 pixel patch on, the flicker filter off. Okay. We're good to go. It'll be interesting to see if it'll actually play on the disc using Homebrew and not on the disc using the original firmware. We'll see. It'll be interesting. Did you hear that? Alright, so this technically has the anti-flicker filter off. I don't know if the game has it. I really don't know if the game has it. Some games do, some games don't. Not a big deal. The sounds are so clean. It is, right? Alright, screenshot of this. Do a quick screenshot of this. And once more, a screenshot of that. This is all great. Let's put it back to over. Back to over. Bring us back here. All right, let's see if this actually loads up or not, because if it does not, we are moving on to Super Nintendo games. It did not. That's too bad. All right, I will have to come back to this, because otherwise we're just stuck with a screen or with squares on it, which is actually, you know, because of the fact that everyone in the 5X community is looking for the perfect picture. When it comes to these retro games, having a screen with squares on it in different resolutions is really helpful, surprisingly. So, net positive, net positive. I will take it. Here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna load, actually, the first thing I'm gonna do is look at the SD card here, because I need to check to see how much space I have left. Let's move this closer so you can hear me. All right, now. Options, data management, channels. I have 66 left. Let me see how much space something like a Super Mario World here. How much does this take up? 51. 286. 41. All right, I'm gonna take a huge risk here, and I am going to install Mario RPG on this so that everyone can enjoy Mario RPG. And actually what we're going to do is to keep the experience authentic. Yes, my Wii is hacked, by the way, and I'm not afraid to say it. I actually have a copy of speaking of Dandy in the Bronx. Give me 1 second. Dandy in the Bronx gifted me a very long time ago a copy of Super Mario RPG. So that is the game that I am going to load up on the Wii, and we're going to compare it to this version. We're going to take some screenshots, and I think that'll be that. But on the Wii, to keep the experience as authentic as possible, we're going to take, and this is the type of thing that I love to do. I just love, thank you for the hype criterion. Ludwig says, oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Crit, thank you. That was unnecessary, but also greatly appreciated. Listen, everything counts, and I love Prime subs because you are taking Jeff Bezos' money and giving it to someone else. So that is actually the kindest thing that you could ever do. Ludwig says he went the old school route and actually installed a mod chip on your Wii. Thankfully, one of those no solder ones. Okay, good. No solder mod chips are great. I love no solder because no solder is definitely the way to go. Could never solder anything for my life. I tried once, and this fight stick behind me is the unnecessary accident that happened because of my soldering. I'll get back to that at some point one day. But as I was saying, yeah, thank you for the hype. Thank you for the sub. Thank you, everyone. Oh, yeah, Crit. Welcome to the world of Mr. Mortal, where all my emotes are just the substitutes. I love Substitute from Pokemon. So let's go ahead and use them as much as possible. But the, what was I going to say? So Dandy gifted me a copy of this. And I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I can load it up here. And we need another WADS manager. Yeah, the emotes are great, and I wanna, hey, Karibo, what is going on? Thank you so much for the Prime sub. Thank you, everyone. You are all great. Thank you for spending Jeff Bezos' lunch money to help me. But to play Super Nintendo games on the Wii, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Super NES mini controller and plug it into the Wiimote to play Super Nintendo games. This is the type of thing that I do here. Like, I don't just... Yes, my Super Nintendo is like right off frame here, and I will be using it in a second, but I also love using these, like using as much weird combinations as possible. As many weird combinations as possible. Sorry about that. All right. What we're doing here is I have a bunch of Wii Virtual Console games on a memory card that I can install. So I will go ahead and install this one. Hopefully it's here. Super Mario Bros. Kart RPG. Here we go. And guys, while you are here, check out the Bronx Gaming Network. Just like the chat bot just said, we are a network of streamers here in Uptown, New York. And we are actually getting together. I suggest that you guys go to the website, and if you can find the link tree or the social media, follow on Instagram, because we are going to make an announcement tomorrow for an event coming up in February. So if you are ever uptown and you are doing this stuff, you stream or you're a content creator, highly suggest that you check it out. And also highly suggest that if you are available to come to the Bronx in February and you are an uptown streamer, go ahead and come visit us. And you'll find all about that tomorrow. If you follow me on social media, I'll be announcing it as well. So a bunch of different things happening. Anyway, so we already have Mario RPG installed. It should show up. So let's find out. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Super Mario RPG. What I'm actually going to do is first change one of the settings on the Wii, because the Wii has weird settings. I don't know how else to explain it to you, but you want we're currently on an enhanced definition resolution for the Wii. We want to actually change it down to standard, because Super Nintendo games on the Wii will actually oh, did I do this right? We'll find out. Will actually render at a 240p resolution. Lots of numbers that I'm throwing at you, but like, again, this is stuff that so it is doing it correctly. lots of numbers that I'm throwing at you, but you want it to be at 240p because that is the Super Nintendo resolution, and this is able to, because you do it this way, it can give you the best results when you're scaling with the RetroTink 5X. Orc Slayer, welcome to the stream. We're messing around with hardware today. You'll need the classic controller. Guys, I already have the most classic controller here. All right. We're playing Super Mario RPG. I love the emotes, Orc Slayer. I love them. All right. What are we doing? We are gonna load the default profile on this. So everything fits on the screen. Yeah, it's a generic 4x3, 16x9. So right now it's in Super Nintendo mode, and here it's in 4x3. We'll get back to this because we want to record as much as possible. So what we're doing today is, does this change the name of the character or just the name for my file? All right, we'll get there. We will get there. So, just like the chatbot says, and I've already been talking to you guys about this, I play all my games on authentic hardware whenever possible. The Wii is almost as authentic as it gets when it comes to playing these Super Nintendo games, especially when you're using a Super Nintendo controller to play it. Best thing that they did with these retro consoles, with the retro mini consoles, is they added the ability to plug into a Wiimote, which I'm doing here to be able to play games that way. Let's actually play the game. Like, let's put up the volume. Let's do that. Let's put up the volume. Let's make sure everything is going the way it should be. Do you guys hear it? I think I hear it as well. So, you guys don't know Mario RPG? You probably know about Mario RPG. Mario RPG is a game made by Squaresoft. And, you know, it plays more... It is an RPG, but it plays a lot like a Mario game. You have your jump, you have different things that you can do, and they incorporate a lot of things from Mario games into the, Wow, okay. They incorporate a lot of Mario elements into this, so... No. Let's go ahead and hit attack. Take care of that guy's dead. I don't think I've seen Koopa Troopas with helmets though. And what this will start doing is this created a new set of games for the Mario paradigm. Oh, I screwed that one up. Where even though it has RPG elements, there are platforming elements in it, and you can see that in the Paper Mario series and the Mario Luigi Superstar Saga series. Okay, I did not do that right. Which I played a few years ago as well, or rather, I think I beat it last year. So. Now, let's see if this does it. No, I did not. So it'll teach me to defend. There's 4 of these dudes. Can I do special attacks, jumps? Great. This is great. This is exactly what I need, guys. This is the type of thing I was talking about. So, Mario. Oh, okay. I need to use the... Dandy says, well, he does like the Paper Mario and Mario Star Saga, etc. He misses the Square charm. Square knew what it was doing back in the... Oh. Messed that up. Square knew what it was doing in the Super Nintendo era. And if you can tell me that they didn't know what they were doing, that's fine. They were really about doing the most in the 90s. Criterion says the video quality is very clean. Crit, that means a lot coming from literally anybody, but especially from you. But it just means a lot. I try really hard to get really crisp video out of the retro tank and my original consoles as well. I do emulate sometimes, and I used to emulate a bunch. It's just I just don't always do it anymore, and I try to keep it that way, especially if I try to make content. Excuse me. I try to make content so that using the authentic hub, that's like the hook for my social media presence. Let's see, is this on, Poet Gamer, welcome to the stream. Danny says the music in this game. Yes, the music is chef's kiss. Like this game does nothing wrong. I will say that personally my favorite game is Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, but Mario RPG is really just I just love Mario RPG. It's so good. Peak Square. Thank you for the lurk, Poet. Poet, welcome, by the way. Poet's Gamer is also part of the Bronx Gaming Network. He's actually going to be leading the event that I was talking about a little before. I didn't tell them everything, Poet. They still have to find out tomorrow from the social media post. So definitely check out BGN. Here, let me get. Actually, I just added a shout out button for Poet Gamer. So if you can, go ahead and follow Poet. And if I love you, it means that if I love you and I shout you out, I'm probably shouting you out manually, which is like even better. Not that it's a competition, but Poet and I are going to be working together a lot, so I'm going to like shout him out quite a bit. So let's get back to the game first. Well, actually, Poet, how was Fortnite? You were playing Fortnite, is that right? Oh, Demio. Okay, you were playing Demio. Mario, prepare yourself for the great beyond. Speaking of voice acting in Mario, is everyone ready for the Mario movie? I did not do that right. Okay, I'm not doing that right. Oh, but I knocked them off. What was that sound? No. It's a not this translation. It's a chain reaction. Hang on, Kink Link. Kink Link. Oh, Mario. This is great. Masahawk, welcome. Oh, yeah, thanks. So if you didn't know, I shaved. Here, it's been like an hour since I said this. Announcements. My girlfriend is away. Bro is in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. We're both falling. And he's just like chilling. So my girlfriend's away. She's in Florida right now, living her best life. So she's gonna be out for the next week. I am going to be streaming for the next week. And the reason I shaved is that she is very disapproving of me shaving. She loves the way that I look with the beard. So, since she's gone, I decided to shave. She can't stop me if I shave, and by the time she gets back, my beard will come back somewhat. So, win-win for everyone. She's not here right now. Guys, if you know my girlfriend, her name is Sam Pop. If you find Sam Pop on the internet, do not send her VODs of this stream, or don't even take a replay of the stream or whatever. Like, it's fine. Just don't do it. Don't do it, or do it. I don't really care. It's fine. She'll get to see me. I'm expecting a phone call from her at some point where she'll try to see what I look like. And I'll just tell her, listen, you got to watch the stream. So yeah. So yeah, that's the announcement. I'm not gonna be playing tonight. I'm playing a little bit of Mario RPG because I'm trying to get through a couple of games to capture with this RetroTink 5X. Because I'm contributing to the Wikipedia page for the RetroTink 5X, which is a device that what the device does, it connects your retro consoles to your HD TV. So if you like the way that this looks, just so that you know, this is on 100% authentic hardware. But I'm specifically contributing to the Wii version of Mario RPG Virtual Console so that I can show people this is what it looks like on the Wii versus what it looks like on the Super Nintendo. You guys have to know I do actually have a copy of the game here in my person, so thank you, Danny in the Bronx, for getting me that copy. Speaking of which, Masahawk is the person who gave me the copy of Twilight Princess. Masahawk, sad news. The Twilight Princess, the copy of Twilight Princess that you gave to me doesn't work on the Wii. So I have to see if it's like a cleanliness issue or what. So we're just going to take a look at it sometime. Yeah, you gave me a copy of Twilight Princess a very long time ago. It's kind of scratched. I can show you now. I'm just excited to have a bunch of people here. Like, you guys don't even know how lonely it's been on stream, and it's not like my self-deprecating thing. It's just I start from scratch a lot, and this is my second stream of the year, maybe third. So it's just good to have all you guys here. I mean, it's in pretty good condition, the disc, but there are some scratches on it. It just won't load past one of the screens, so it was weird. Crit, thank you so much for saying that. Like, my thing is like this whole technical aspect of getting your retro consoles to work on an HD TV. So part of that is making sure that these things work. And part of my shtick is if you have a game on the Wii and it doesn't work, you can just homebrew it and load up the game. You can just get a copy of it on the Wii anyway. I probably won't say that for Twilight Princess specifically because you can get a copy of it for the Wii U, but you don't get the motion controls with it, which is unfortunate. So yeah, everyone's happy. Crit complimenting me just, makes me blush a little bit. Poet Gamer, happy to lurk. Listen, I'm happy to have everyone here. And Dandy says, I used to buy so many CD cleaners with the spray and spinning crank. I don't think I've ever legit cleaned the CD. I just use this isopropyl alcohol cleaning wipe, which I will throw out eventually. I will throw out after the stream, but it's going to be here on my desk for now. It didn't work after I cleaned it. I blew on it, like you said. It didn't work. So, and it plays my GameCube games, and it played a copy of Brawl pretty well. So I don't know exactly why it is that Twilight Princess didn't work. It's probably the disc. So we'll get back to that. We will get back to that. But here we are playing Mario RPG tonight. If you didn't know, again, authentic hardware. Let's put Mario RPG in the I'm going to fall. What's going on? What is going on? Something broke the star in the cloud. Like, just what is the Square Enix villain of just, I am a sword? Aw, snap. It's the logo. Alright, cool. And it sent Mario all the way back to his house. The Pipe House. Good night, everybody. Why are you so mean? Why are you so mean to Mario, Spitzy? This is what Mario's house looks like. Hey, I'm not gonna do the voice. So speaking of voices, who's excited for the Mario Brothers movie? I'm just excited to just see what it is that they're thinking. Can I? Is there anything here? No. Oh, time to go to sleep, guys. That's cute that they do that. Oh, that's even better. All right. I'm excited for the Mario Brothers movie only because I'm just sort of excited about the Mario Brothers movie. Oh, this game doesn't even take up the whole screen. That's interesting. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you, Mario. Where is she? Mario, what's with the silent treatment? You're not telling me something. Well, I am an RPG hero, so it's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? Or I was just out here just like, I don't think we can really get her back because there's a large sword. Alright, I think this is a good spot to take a snapshot in the different resolutions. Spitzy says, "Oh my god, Mario's little outfit on the wall is so cute." It is, isn't it? It's very cool. Let's go back to it. I will go back to this picture in a second. Like, this is how Mario. Oh, Mario bounces on the bed too. That's such a cute little thing that Square Enix said. Yeah, let's do that. So yeah, Mario only has one other set of clothes, but he has 3 sets of caps. And Spitzy is in love with Charlie Day as Luigi. Charlie Day as Luigi is inspired. Would have been funny if they got what is this about Kawaii, guys? We don't shame other streamers into this chat. Unless Kawaii has done something bad, at which point we do. Yeah, I'm just excited. I think the voices will be interesting. Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, inspired. Jack Black is Bowser, also inspired. Just a lot of cool choices. I am waiting for more Chris Pratt as Mario. It shows up on the creator dashboard. Oh no. Oh no. He doesn't know how to use it. Thank God. Oh, you know what? I'm actually not on the creator dashboard. I don't have Chrome open during I don't have Chrome open using OBS because my computer is really good at streaming or it is really good at playing games, and just kind of not both. Here, I'll show you what this looks like right now. I apologize for this infinite thing that's happening right now. But essentially, let's see, is my camera gonna come back on? Great. So essentially, on this side of the screen, I have some Twitch stats, so I'm always looking at how many people are here. Criterion don't have a fit, but I have this on all the time this way. And I have the activity up here and my chat over here. So say hi everyone to yourselves. And I have stream information here if I ever need to update that really quickly. I don't really keep anything else. Because I just don't think I need anything else. You let me know if I'm wrong. So here's what we're gonna do. This looks pretty good. So we are going to take a screenshot of this. It is in 1080 over. And I had a bunch of people from the RetroTink community here last time, just, talking with me and trying to help me set this stuff up. But basically all these different resolutions and things are here to help you make sure that the picture fits on your TV. And if it looks smaller, that's fine. This is probably something I would use to get the sharpest possible picture out of a video game, only to. Oh, I don't want to fill it over. It's funny that 1080 over still fits the whole thing. The point of 1080 over is that it's supposed to crop out the edges, because the edges sort of have some garbage on them. So it's... Oh, Mario, you're forgetting something. Come with me and I'll show you. Like, the edges just have garbage that you don't need to see in retro games, but you can leave it alone. Before you start off, it's best to jump on these boxes and save as often as possible. In case of an emergency, you can always start over from the last place you saved. Okay. Ah! Oh, I pressed B. That's back. Which capture card do I use? I'm currently using the Elgato HD60S Plus, which, I forgot to say, if you are streaming and you're using an Elgato product, you want to start with lowest, the HD60S. If that's no longer available, then the S Plus is fine, because the Elgato capture cards don't like the retro tank, but if you have one of the newer ones, the older Elgato cards don't like the retro tank, the newer ones do. I don't know how else to put it. It's just the newer ones will just work with it better. Let's go back to Bowser's Keep and see what we need to do. And after this boss battle, I will go ahead. After this boss battle, I'll set up the Super Nintendo itself. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Like a chump, take a picture in a certain other mode. So, for those nosy characters like you, we practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. I can't even make it back to the castle. Okay. Oh, he destroyed the bridge, so Mario can't even get there. We need to sort of do something else. Mario's pad. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. So yeah, the retro tank doesn't play well with some Elgato capture cards. The newer ones are fine. What I'm gonna do is I am going to actually set this to Super Nintendo optimal timings, because on the Wii, and you might need to make your stream full screen for this. On the Wii, Virtual Console games don't have the exact same resolution as original Super Nintendo games, so you know, like, this is stuff that needs to be put on the wiki. So putting this here so I can take a screenshot of it. To show, like, Super Nintendo games on this. I can show you Final Fantasy as well, but basically you want to keep it in generic for Wii games, which is fine. But you'll see what I talk about when I'm talking about, like, using a Super Nintendo on this thing. It's super crisp. You may not be able to tell the difference. I can barely tell the difference except I'm not looking for it. Just something to keep note of. Oh, you know what? I should have actually done it this way first. That. And I know this is sounding a lot like me trying to shill for Retro Tank, but far from the truth. This is honestly just a really good product that I honestly would just recommend to everyone if you can afford it, because the Retro Tank products just do a lot of work getting your retro consoles looking really good on your TV. Alright, cool. So I did that. I'm gonna set up the Super Nintendo. Let's go. And we're gonna set up this copy of Mario RPG for it as well. So let's go ahead and look. Yeah, I wish he did affiliate work, but, like, again, this is a very... by the way, Dandy in the Bronx is my social media advisor. I pay him a monthly fee. So check out his Patreon, patreon.com/DandyInTheBronx, and pay him money. Ask him for help with social media stuff. I also know him in real life, but I support him I used to support him through Twitch with subs, but then you know, as a Twitch person, you figure out that Jeff Bezos takes more money than you would hope for him to do, so I subscribe to him in a different way so that he gets more of it. Do I have a link? Yes. Give me 1 second, I'll literally type it up for you. So there you go. I always try to I always try to promote my friends. All right, so give me. I guess I'm gonna take a small break. Do I have a break screen? Yeah, I'm gonna take a break, run some ads. If you subscribe to me, you will not get any ads, but it will look a certain way. Let me take this game out so there's no game stuck inside my Wii. So the intent is going to be I am going to take a few minutes, put my Wii away, and yeah, take a few minutes, put my Wii away, set up my Super Nintendo, or get my Super Nintendo stuff out so I can set it up in real time. Might be a pain though, because the power brick is huge. All right, no, that's okay. Yeah, no, of course, check Dandy out, Spitzy. He is a he is a menswear influencer who also heavily is into Pokemon. If you watch his streams, you'll see him playing Pokemon Go right now. If you follow his social media, you'll get all the best menswear tips. And menswear is not only for men, despite the name. So if you are interested in ever putting on a suit or learning more about, you know, how to put on the best, how to put on your Sunday best, definitely give him a follow. As I mentioned, he's my social media advisor because he is doing pretty well for himself on the social media. He has been teaching me a lot, and I could not get to the number of posts that I currently have with whatever crazy amount of views without his help. So shout outs to him. Here, I'll give him a shout out button one more time. Okay, cool. No data was returned. That's weird for the second one. All right. Did not mean to do that. I think I was saying before that my computer games or streams well, but it doesn't do both. So when I stream, I try really hard to not open Chrome because that eats up RAM like a mofo. All right, I am going to take a small break. When I am back, we are going to set up the Super Nintendo and play some more Mario RPG. Oh, yeah, before I go, I mentioned my girlfriend isn't here. I am streaming for the next 6 nights straight. I am starting tomorrow. I will be playing Tactics Ogre. I believe it's Let Us Cling Together, which is the first one. I'll be playing that on my PlayStation TV. So if you're into the tactics games, like, just go ahead and check me out. I'll be playing that for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna try to beat it in the next 6 days. We'll see where we get. So give me a minute. I'm gonna put this away and I'll be right back. Sorry for the blue screen. This is literally just what the retro tank looks like. I'll put this up here first. Hey everyone, welcome back. I've gone ahead and gotten the Super Nintendo. Just have to go ahead and unplug my tablet from the charger and then plug the Super Nintendo wall charger in. I have very low light. Oh, thank you. I've been listening to a lot. Thank you for the compliment on the music, Dandy. I've been listening to a lot of well, that's weird that I haven't. That's weird, actually. I just realized that I've been getting. I might need to reset my. I have to reset my my stream key on Streamlabs, I guess, because I have not gotten any alerts from. Oh no, I have gotten alerts. Never mind. I have seen them. I just haven't heard them personally. So it might just be on might not be on monitor. I've just been on a lo-fi mood lately. Let me turn this down a little bit. I've been on a lo-fi mood lately, so lo-fi chill music, Persona chill soundtracks and stuff. It's been really great. So as I was saying, since I wanted to compare Wii Virtual Console to an actual Super Nintendo, here it is. Here's the baby. Here it is. Where's the controller that I had? This is it? No, this is the classic controller. So where'd I put the original one? Oh no. Oh, it's back here. Original controller. Mini controller. Can you tell me which is which? Kidding, we're not here for that. We are here to play Mario RPG. Let's hope that the game boots up without having to blow in it. Alright, we'll just change the input on the Retro Tank 5X and we should have picture. Well, there we go. We are playing Mario RPG on original hardware. Not just authentic, original. Oh god, we're gonna have to delete one of these, so... No. Oh, you know what? I know what I gotta do. This is, so you already told you this. This is Dandy's save file. These are all his saves and his family's saves, so we are gonna erase one of them. So sorry, Dandy, but we're gonna have to start a new game. Jamil, okay. Damn, you must really hate Jamil. He's just like, get rid of Jamil. I never want to see that name again. This actually looks better than what the Wii looked like to start. So we're gonna play this. Actually, is there an optimal timing for Super Nintendo games already? Let's go ahead and apply that. So what I'm actually doing right now is I am looking up. So as I mentioned, the guy that made this did not make it so that it automatically detects certain things. You do have to do certain procedures manually when it comes to setting resolutions and stuff. To be fair, the way it's intended to work is you just plug it in and then you go. Like, it doesn't matter if you're using S-Video, SCART, whatever. whatever you plug into it, you plug it in and go, and you should have the best experience that you can get. If you want to delve deeper in it, then you need to go into certain settings. So you don't have to do all the things that I'm doing. I'm doing it because we are quite honestly peeping pixels. Like, we're looking at things on a pixel per pixel perspective. So we're trying to document all this so that we get like the best picture possible out of all our consoles. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. All right, we are in 1080 over. Horizontal position. All right, we wanna. I'll leave this at 0 for now because we'll get to where we get to. Actually, do I have a Super Nintendo profile here? I do not. That's fine. We'll play this way. There's no need to get technical about it. Let's. We can also skip these guys. Cool. Let's get to it. I'm getting better at this. I'm not getting better at this. They're still also only doing 1 damage each, so it's not the biggest deal. Does the music I'm listening to match the music that is currently playing? No, absolutely not, but who cares? It's fine. They're above you, Mario. Sound design in this game is very good. Like, everything in this game is just good. That's not what we're here for today. Well, he missed. Like a munch. This game has heart. Oh, don't even get me started. It absolutely has a lot of heart. It's a chain reaction. I just love the words. It's a chain reaction. Heart is like the minimum way to start describing this game. It's just so good. Square Enix had a lot of guts making this game. Just jumps on the dude. I don't know, I did play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga last year. It was pretty short, thankfully. Like, just my time was respected as a mobile game. As a portable game, but it was still really good. And the writing was very punchy and on point. So, for me, there's like a very direct lineage from those games to this game. I don't think Square Enix was ever involved in the making of Mario RPG games anymore either. There goes the title screen. And I will say also, one of the reasons I plug the Tank 5X so much is that there's a lot of, I don't want to say it's weird. It's just, there's just a lot of snake oil products that, you know, you buy like a Hyperkin scaler that'll scale the game to 1080p, but they won't really use the best signal for it. And then they'll do so with some latency because they treat the, I have to jump off of this. because they'll do it wrong, they won't treat the signal correctly. It's a bunch of different things, but like you just don't get this good of a thing coming out of it. Since Toad was not in the screen last time, let's go ahead and try to get him here. Actually, was Toad in the screenshot? Let's see. No, he wasn't. Let's see if he's in here. Yes. So let's go back. Okay, so I have to do this cutscene to get a similar picture again. Cool. Take all games to 1080p with gold plates to reduce latency by 129%. Well, here's the thing, like, I'm technically telling you to do that with the RetroTink, but like it's not just me saying it. There are other people. Like, I'm kind of just regurgitating content at this point. And I want to make Instagram videos and stuff to show people, to lead people to this stuff, because this is a better way of leading to it. I had a previous reel on Instagram talking about, I went to a fighting game tournament, and in the fighting game tournament, let's see. You know, at the fighting game tournament, they connected a PlayStation 2 directly to the TV, and okay, that should. Sorry. So like they really just connected the PS2 to the TV directly. It was one of the new LCD TVs at the time, and the problem was that. The problem with it was that, oh, have I been recording this wrong the whole time? Oh, dang. No, this game, it should be okay. This is 1080 over right now? Okay, good. Sorry. So yeah, that introduced a lot of latency doing just composite video into an HD TV like that. Because they do a lot of processing things to process the signal, and it creates latency. So what the RetroTink does is it just takes the signal as it should accept it and does nothing to it and just digitizes it, which is really useful for people who play fighting games. The Smash community is not on board yet because they're munches. No, so the Smash community isn't on board yet because they think that anything that is not playing the game on an HD TV, and this is specifically for Melee players, like anything that is not specifically playing it on a CRT is introducing too much latency. But CRTs are few and far between. I know that if I wanted a CRT, I have to scour Facebook for one, or cough up $800+ for one. People who have CRTs know that what they have is a very rare commodity, so they are not going to give it up that easily. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna enable Super Nintendo settings specifically, because that will, oh look, it makes it a little lighter too. That's fine. And we are also going to apply some settings for the wiki. Samples per line, this is fine. Allow interlace, disabled, everything is good. Horizontal position should be -16, that's fine. Vertical position, -1 to 35. Interesting, it doesn't actually center the screen, but whatever. And vertical size 0. So everything is fine here. We can just go ahead and go here. I'm gonna turn the music down a little more. Just to make sure that you guys hear me right. Alright, so I can take a screenshot of this. and I think that's it for what we're doing. This is as sharp as the Super Nintendo can get. So, I don't know what you guys might think. You might think it looks the same, especially because if you're looking on a stream, it all looks the same. It's like, whatever. Like, you see no difference. I was also going to throw out, you know, if you are playing your retro games, here is what this looks like with some scan lines on. So if you're going to look at the stream now, like, actively look at the stream, I suggest that you full screen it. Either way, like, even with the Wii on generic mode and everything, it'll look fine. But when you're playing on your HD TV and you're, like, playing on your TV, it's going to look fantastic when you plug it into your HD TV directly. And that's kind of the point of it. It's not really for streaming per se, but I think this looks fine now. So I have these LCD scan lines, which are supposed to mimic like a Game Boy display or a PSP display. Let's try something else. This is my favorite one. Consumer One. Let me see, can we color boost preamp? Not available. Consumer One like adds the CRT, sort of like consumer CRT look, but still keeps your game looking very sharp. And it does the thing where it tricks your eyes a little bit into softening up the image in your brain. But again, the image is still sharp. It's a little darker because I have to play around with the images, but when I stream, I will never have these on. And these are like more traditional looking scan lines for if you play on a like a professional video monitor. And these are all built in as well. This one makes the image a little darker, so I wish it didn't, but that's fine. Here's the BVM setting. Aperture Grill is my next favorite one to play on. I should probably take it off when I've set it so you can see Mario. Slot mask is fine, but after that, I usually turn it off. I usually go for LCD for like the LCD look. Consumer One for a little softer look that still makes it look authentic, and Aperture Grill. But Aperture Grill for me is if I want only scan lines and not anything vertical going on. I will never do this on stream. It's just doing it right now so that we can take a look at what that is. All right, cool. I think that pretty much does it. Let's go ahead and save over Jamil's save, just like Dandy wants us to. Thank you for warning me, but that's fine. We're here now. So, that was pretty much the stream at this point. Again, thank you to everyone who came. I really wanted to get this done, and I wanted to do this on stream just to raise awareness a little bit. And I asked a bunch of people from the RetroTink 5X wiki from the RetroTink community to pop through. They did last time. Even if they didn't this time, there's still something for them to watch on the VODs. Just thank you to everyone who came. I'm gonna play Mario RPG for a little bit on my Super Nintendo since it's here. So if you want to stick around and hang out, that's awesome. Otherwise, like, I'm gonna look for someone to raid in a little bit, but maybe, yeah, I'll probably just go for maybe a half hour or so. And they're, again, just contributing to the RetroTink 5X community so that everyone sort of has something to look at when they try to watch the streams or whatever. Sorry, when they try to set their own settings on the RetroTink. I have like streamer brain where I'm running out of words. So yeah, no, thank you to everyone, and thank you to Karibos, Tims, and Criterion for the Prime subs. I always love taking Jeff Bezos' lunch money, so I am down. All right, so that was the stream, and we're gonna start with a casual playthrough of Mario RPG. Sorry, I'm just taking a second to set all these settings. Cool, we're here. Turn off the music so that we can just listen to the Mario music. Alright, I'm gonna set this volume to -10. right, I know it's softer, but just let me know how it sounds. Oh, I need to go back to my house. There's no other place for me to go. Hey, Toad. You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No? What happened then? What? I like how he walks off his chair Looney Tunes style. The bridge to Bowser's Keep is out now? Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of the Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Let's go. Hmm? Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump on your head reduced your HP. One of Mushroom Kingdom's famous items is ought to perk you right up. I received a mushroom. Mario on shrooms. Do I know how to use items? I'm gonna say yes. Oh, I see. You're just so well-traveled and experienced, Mario. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. It's a Goomba! I remember. I came to warn you that Mushroom Way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? Refresh me. Okay, allow me to explain. First, we'll enter a battle. First, push A. I pushed A. Push A again to attack. I mean, I did that. Yeah, thanks everyone for jamming to the music. Wait a second. Hit A again here. Good timing. When successful, your attack changes and damage increases. Hit A prior to attack 2. A. I did B, but whatever. Good timing. This can help you decrease the amount of damage done to you. It won't always work though. Now try a special strike. Y button, Goomba. Push Y here. Your attack will be more powerful. Learn special skills as you gain experience. They're on the menu. Read about them, okay? I also don't have a manual, so might be missing out on like half the things going on in this game. And then there you are. Now at least you have a fighting chance against those monsters. Now why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right. We need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. I'll see you over at Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Receive 3 shrooms. Let's go and heal. RPG style. I love it. All right, let's make our way. Mushroom Way. Do they not have that? Where you can like jump on enemies before HP max? Nice. I messed up. I messed that up too. Whoops. I'm dying. Alright. What is the, how do I access my menu here so I can use an item? Alright, cool. Oh, I should just move forward because these guys are gonna keep coming out of the woodwork. I'm still taking mad damage. Like, taking two damage at a time when your HP is 10 is not great. What is... Oh, no. I can jump on these dudes. Dunzo. Oh, I got a coin. Got 1 coin. I will use up my special points to kill these dudes. Like, the difference between 3 damage and 2 damage is immense when your HP is this low. Let's save Toad. Toad is having a problem. Thank you. So if you don't know, I'm Mr. Morrow Streams, and I am playing Mario RPG right now. On authentic hardware, I'm using my original Super Nintendo. I would show you, but I feel like moving the Super Nintendo even a little bit would mess up the game, so I'm not going to try to do that. Phew, my life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. Thanks for the honey syrup. Okay. And that's what I do. I like to play games on authentic hardware. Not always original hardware, just authentic hardware. So, you know, this goes into that. This week is a special week. I don't always stream on Wednesdays. So, like I said, I don't always stream on Wednesdays. Oh, I don't have any more. There you go. But my girlfriend is currently not in town, so I have the place to myself, and I will be streaming every single day until she gets back. Every single night until she gets back, rather. Oh, got me a shroom. Poor Toad. What is going on with Toad? How do I get up there? Weird. I like how they're using the isometric perspective to fake me out. So, but I will not be playing Mario RPG for the next 6 days. I'm actually going to play, I just got disconnected. I don't know what else to do. Okay, reconnected successful. I guess you guys noticed I got disconnected. Did I, like, get off the stream? Let me know if I did or did not. Or if I'm even back. I'm disconnected again. Mario reached level 2. And now we're just playing a game of will my stream reconnect? Casually chilling, hero. My stream connects and disconnects. It's a good thing. It is a good thing that I basically said goodbye to people, because at this point I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. Oh man. Can I save? Oh, this sucks because I'm looking at my hardware. My stuff is fine. It's just disconnecting a lot right now, and there's no way for me to do anything with it. So it looks like I'm really gonna have to end the stream at this point because the OBS is not complying. Like it connects for a second. Am I back? Let me know if I'm back. Oh, there it goes. It's a good thing I'm recording this too. Hey, is anyone watching me right now? Like, let me know. Oh, I guess I'm at 0. So there you go. That's the answer. We are back. All right. So in this case, because the internet is being really wonky right now, let's go ahead and take a look at who it is that is available on the Twitch. All right, cool. Well, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you didn't miss me too much because we are going to go out and raid somebody. Right now it's between Elise, who is playing Kingdom Hearts, and Purple Pixel playing God of War Ragnarok. So just to keep on the retro gaming trend here, I'm gonna go ahead and send you over to Elise. She is a very wonderful cosplaying JRPG streamer. Very, very cool person. Very, very cool vibes. Everyone say hi to her in the chat for me if you are able. If you are subscribed, I will give you I need to really like set this. What am I doing now? Turn this off. I really need to set this as a button so that I can raid out the perks to somebody. So if you are not subscribed to me, you can use this chat, you can use this raid message. 3, 4, 5. And if you are subscribed to me, you can use your amazing Mr. Moro emotes. Serbed. I keep typing out Serbed. But basically, we're raiding out. So everyone, good night. Let's go ahead and raid. Let's make sure that I spell this right. Her name is Elise, but her stream tag is Jiangxi. But go ahead and call her Elise. So she's playing Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if she's playing 1 or 2, which just says 1.5 plus 2.5, which is technically Kingdom Hearts 4. But she's playing that. Guys, the raid messages are in the chat. Everyone say hi to her. I will talk to you guys later. I hope that everyone has a really good time. The VOD for this will also be on YouTube at some point. And I will, if you guys are interested in the Retro Tank, you can see a lot of my pictures there. You can see a lot of my pictures on the Retro Tank 5X wiki. Guys, I'm Mr. Moro Streams. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Tomorrow, I am playing Tactics Ogre because I am a retro game streamer here on Twitch. I hope that everyone, and I'm going to be playing Tactics Ogre for the next 6 days. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, wherever you have social media. You can find me at Mr. Moro Streams. On Twitter, I am talking crap about Final Fantasy VIII. Instagram, I am creating content regarding retro gaming. Guys, again, we're raiding Elise. Say hi to Elise for me. I will see you guys tomorrow.